lantern sways above the tea-store light. Red and gold bleeding into rainy night. I sit with my phone face down on the table, waiting for a buzz that feels like a fable. Your last message sits unread since 3 days ago. 3 little dots that never learned to grow. I type, delete, type again, hitting too late. Now the words flow somewhere in digital space. We used to talk till the sky turned pink. Now silence is the loudest thing I think. Your lantern glowing, late replies, one flicker in the corner of my eyes. Every unread text a tiny star, every scene a bruise but not too far. You're the light that stays when power fails, the message thread that never pales. Lantern glowing, late replies, still burning soft behind my eyes. Stall uncle pours extra chai without a word, like he knows the weight of things unheard. I watch the rain draw rivers on the glass, each drop carrying questions from the past. Your profile pic still shows that same old smile, frozen moment from a happier while. I swipe away, then swipe right back again, chasing ghosts in pixel rain. Your lantern glowing, late replies, one flicker in the corner of my eyes. Every unread text a tiny star, every scene a bruise but not too far. You're the light that stays when power fails, the message thread that never pales. Lantern glowing, late replies, still burning soft behind my eyes. Maybe tomorrow the signal will break through, or maybe I'll learn to stop checking for you. But tonight the lantern keeps its flame, and I keep your name the same. Your lantern glowing, late replies, soft in fashion under cloudy skies. Every drop tonight says hold on tight. Every glow says you're still mine. Lantern glowing, late replies, stay there. Love, I'm still here tonight. I still taste the coffee we never finished. Your lipstick print on the rim, like a signature I can't erase. Streetlights bend around the shape of your leaving. Every shadow you left is wearing your face. We said forever like it was small change, tossed in a fountain, barely making a ripple. Now I'm counting the way silence rearranges the furniture of a heart that's too tired to cripple. You're the echo I chase in an empty hallway. Need afterglow when the fire's gone cold. I don't need the whole story, just the part where you stay. Even if it's only in whispers and gold. You're the question I keep answering I carry when everyone's gone. Love like a bruise that refuses to fade. You're the hurt I would choose every day. Your laugh still lives in the back of my throat. A ghost note I swallow when strangers ask how I've been. I'd fold your name like origami cranes, send them flying toward horizons I'll never see again. You build cathedrals out of borrowed time, stained glass promises cracking in the rain. Now the altar's empty but the candles still climb, burning for someone who won't come back the same. You're the echo I chase in an empty hallway, the afterglow when the fire's gone cold. I don't need the whole story, just the part where you stay, even if it's only in whispers and gold. You're the question I keep answering along the quiet I carry when everyone's gone. Low like a bruise that refuses to fade. You're the hurt I would choose every day. Maybe someday the miles will forgive us. Maybe the stars will stop keeping score. Till then I'll wear your absence like armor and love you louder than distance ever wore. You're the echo, the afterglow. I don't need forever, just the part where you know, even broken, even borrowed, even ghosts, you're still the only hymn my heart knows. So if you ever hear your name in the wind, that's me, still trying to begin where we ended. I heard footsteps in the hallway, but I live here alone. For a second I believed you were coming back home. The floor makes little noises, like it's trying to speak, and my heart starts beating faster, like it still hopes for me. I don't know why I listen, like you're still near the door, but missing you is automatic. I can't control it anymore. I hear footsteps in the quiet of the night, like your memories walking under the yellow light. I hear footsteps, but it's only me. Some love doesn't leave your house, it just turns into a dream. I don't check your messages, I don't call your name, but the silence feels heavier when it stays the same. I try to sleep without thinking, try to close my eyes, but the past keeps moving softly, like it's still alive. If healing is forgetting, back, but because it still aches. I hear footsteps, but you're not around. Just another little reminder of what I lost somehow. Footstep and an empty room. I was the call when you were lonely, the hand when yours fell through, that maybe someday you kept just out of view. I learned to live in margins between your yes and no. I wore the title almost like it was gold. You said timing was the problem, said the world was in the way, but love doesn't hesitate when it wants to stay. I was almost chosen, almost worth the fight, almost the forever you couldn't quite decide. I was almost everything you said you needed most, but almost isn't love, it's just a ghost. I memorized your distance, translated every sign, turned your inconsistency into something divine. You fed me just enough to keep my hope alive, but starving hearts will settle for crumbs they can't survive. I called it understanding, called it being strong, but strength is knowing when you stay too long. I was almost chosen, almost at the door, almost the reason you'd stop looking for more. I gave you all of me, you gave me half at most. Almost isn't love, it's just close. Now I see it clearer, I was never second best. You just weren't ready for something that intense. I don't need to compete for a heart unsure. The right one won't make me endure. If I was almost chosen, now I choose myself. No more living on somebody else's shelf. If love has to be begged, it's already lost. I'm done being almost at any cost. I don't speaking careful sentences. I gave you words on trial, measured pauses, practice breath, a diplomat in denial. There's history in your silence, there's static in your touch. We orbit the confession, but we never say too much. We're experts at avoidance, we're fluent in restraint, tracing outlines of a fire, we're both afraid to name. There's glass between us, clear but unbreakable, close enough to feel, but never reachable. We move like we're fearless, but careful as we fall. Two shadows on a wall, with glass between us. You look at me like gravity, it's something we could fight. Like if we don't acknowledge it, it won't pull us in tonight. Your hand almost remembers the shape of where I've been, but hesitation builds a room. We're standing separate in, we're architects of distance, designers of delay, building quiet monuments to everything we don't say. There's glass between us, clear but unbreakable, close enough to feel, but never reachable. We move like we're fearless, but careful as we fall to the shadows on a wall, with glass between us. And maybe it's protection, maybe it's pride, maybe we're just better at running than deciding, but tension doesn't vanish, it crystallizes slow. You can call it self-control, I call it letting go. There's glass between us, then a vulnerability, one breath, one fracture from possibility. We don't need permission, we don't need a sign, just one honest line, and the glass between us shatters. Say it before the silence wins. Your last message is still there, at the bottom of my screen. Just two lines and a goodbye, like we didn't mean a thing. I tried to delete the whole chat, but my fingers stopped halfway, like my heart still thinks your words might change someday. I don't read it every night, but I know it's in my phone, like a quiet little I carry on my own. I can't delete it, even though it hurts, 'cause it's the last time you talk to me, and that makes it worse. I can't delete it, like I'm scared to let it in. Some love doesn't die in silence, it dies in one lesson. It dies in one lesson. I don't miss the fights we had, I don't miss the stress, I just miss the way you felt when you still cared less. My friends say you'll forget one day, but I don't think they see that losing you wasn't a moment, it was losing part of me. Maybe one day I'll erase it when my heart is finally strong, but right now that little message is the only proof you were mine once. I can't delete it, but I'm trying to heal, trying to stop holding on to something that isn't real. I can't delete it, but I'll learn to let it go. One day I'll clear the screen and still survive, I know. Can't delete it. Can't forget you. Neon bleeds into the puddles outside your door. Yellow cabs blur past like forgotten promises we swore. You're tracing fog on the glass with your fingers slow, writing my name backwards so the city won't know. We never said goodbye, we just stopped saying goodnight. Left the light on in case one of us changed our mind. It's raining on Park Street again, same rhythm your heartbeat used to send. Through thin walls and thinner reasons, I still wait for your season. Every drop that hits the tin sounds like you coming back in. Love doesn't leave, it just hides in the rain till the sky remembers your name. Your scarf still knotted on the back of my chair, smells like monsoon and the perfume you used to wear. I play that old playlist we made on repeat. Every song's a street I can't cross without your feet. We built a world in the spaces between words. Now silence is the loudest thing I've heard. It's raining on Park Street again, same rhythm your heartbeat used to send. Through thin walls and thinner reasons, I still wait for your season. Every drop that hits the tin sounds like you coming back in. Love doesn't leave, it just hides in the rain till the sky remembers your name. Maybe tomorrow the clouds will break open wide let the water find the places you're still around. It's raining on Park Street tonight, but the streetlights are burning twice as bright. For the girl who taught the storm how to feel, for the love that's too stubborn to heal. Every drop is a promise I keep in the quiet where you still sleep. Love doesn't die, it just learns to breathe under rain on Park Street. So if you hear the rain tap your window pane, that's me, still calling your name. The lights are low again. My room feels like a hall. Every little sound I make turns into something small. I talk to myself at night, like you're still in the air, but all I hear is my own voice bouncing everywhere. And I don't know what hurts the most, that you left or that you changed. Now love feels like a memory with no one left to blame. It's just echoes on a wall where your laughter used to be. Now the silence feels so heavy, and it's falling over me. Yeah, it's echoes on the wall, and I can't make them stop. Some love doesn't end in goodbye, it ends when the sound is gone. Your name is still in my throat, but I never say it loud. I keep it like a secret in the middle of the crowd. I try to move on slowly, try to act like I'm okay, but the night keeps pulling me back to the words you didn't say. If healing takes forever, I'll still try to breathe, but it's hard to close the door when your heart still has a key. It's just echoes on the wall, and they follow me to sleep like the past is in the ceiling, and it's watching over me. Yeah, it's echoes on the wall, but I'll learn to let it fade. One day I'll stop hearing you and everything I say. Echoes on the wall, still calling. 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 needle drops on that old scratched record. Same side we played till the groove wore thin. Your voice in the chorus laughing soft, like you're still here spinning slow again. Outside the window, streetlights flicker gold, puddles hold the sky in broken pieces. I trace the cracks where we used to walk, now just echoes in the wet releases. We said too much or maybe not enough, left the light on when the night got rough. Your vinyl and streetlight, warm glow in the dark, skipping every night. Scratched but still playing our favorite line. Half remembered, half mine. Every drop on the sill sounds like your sigh. Every spin pulls me back to why your vinyl and streetlight, fading slow but never quite goodbye.
Your vinyl, baby, vinyl and streetlight.
Coffee cup rings on the table we share. Bookmark left at the page we never read. I play it backwards sometimes just to hear the moments before everything unsaid. The city breeze outside, indifferent and wide, but in this room time refuses to slide. Your shadow lingers on the wall when I close my eyes, still dancing to the same old lullabies. Your vinyl and streetlight, warm glow in the dark, skipping every night. Scratched but still playing our favorite line. Half remembered, half mine. Every drop on the sill sounds like your sigh. Every spin pulls me back to why your vinyl and streetlight, fading slow but never quite goodbye. If the needle ever lifts for good, I'll keep the record anyway. 'Cause even silence has your groove, and I'm not ready to put it away. Your vinyl and streetlight, still spinning in the quiet of the night. Every crack tells a story we wrote. Every hum keeps the embers afloat. You're not gone, you're just paused on the shelf. Still the warmest thing I felt. Vinyl and streetlight, come back whenever you want. Come back whenever you want. Still the warmest streetlight.